reach on a wild pitch. There's a ground ball to third. That'll get into the hole. Actually, McDonald gets the glove on it and will not make the throw. That's going to be an infield single and drive in a run for Cade Moore. I thought it was to third base, but the pole in front of me blocked it a bit, and it actually got farther to the left of Brett Von Dolan. Let's see if they're going to count that as a wild pitch, so that will be an earned run. That had been a wild or a pass ball. Right now it'd be an unearned run. But it's a run nonetheless, and the score's 10-4. Throw over to first base, and that gets to the tarp. Cothran's going to get all the way over there, and Moore's going to go to third, and the deke. And they're saying safe at third base. I don't know what's going on. Are they calling that a ground rule that it hit the tarp? The base umpire pointed toward the tarp and then came back and said the runner was safe, but the throw from Cothran was right on Brett Von Dolan. He deked Cade Moore, caught the ball, tugging in what appeared to me to be plenty of time. Josh Carman now out to talk to the base umpire, and I have no idea what he's ruling when he's pointing back over to the tarp. But the throw from the pitcher from Geisweit got by Jackson Cothran. He runs to the tarp. It bounces off the tarp and comes back. Cothran picks it up and makes the throw all the way from the tarp down the right field line and throws in the air to Brett Von Dolan right on the bag. Looked like Cade Moore had slowed down and did not slide. Von Dolan puts the tag on. And now Josh Carman's, I don't know what kind of explanation he got from the base umpire, but Cade Moore is going to be standing on third base. So I don't know what Zach Bullett's going to rule. It's got to be an error, I would assume. It's at least an error. The second attempted pickoff error that moves a runner from first to third. And there's almost a wild pitch that Drew Charney has to snag. So Cade Moore is at third. Count is 1-1 to Jace Druschel, the leadoff batter. Geisweit misses high and outside there to the left-handed hitter from Baldwin Wallace, who's 1 for 4. One run's already in. Infield single by Cade Moore. There's a line drive that Parker McDonald grabs before it heads out to left center field. And that ends the inning. One run, one hit, and one error, and one runner left on base. One's all the way around. So it's going to rule an error. I don't know what the play was called. That'll be interesting to ask Josh Carman when we get to the bus as to exactly what explanation he got by the base umpire. But DuBois County scores 1 in the bottom of the 8th. The Rhythm take a 10-4 lead to the top of the 9th. Nathan Frady back out on the mound. We'll take a break and be right back.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
Wild bottom of the 8th. An explanation we did not get, but the only thing that confused me was when the umpire pointed to the other side of the field. I have no idea why he would have done that unless he's saying that the ball was out of play, and the runner should get 2 bases. That's the only thing I can think. But we move to the top of the 9th inning. Joey Parliament will lead off, and he's going to look at a strike that possibly winked at the outside corner or strike 1. Parliament had an RBI single in the 7th, down in the count 0-1, and he swings at a pitch high in the strike zone and pops one out to left field. Derek Roy makes the catch and then does a half back roll and ends up with the ball in his glove, but his backside on the grass. Not sure what happened there, but the ball was not hit especially hard. Parliament now 1 for 6. McDonald steps in and he check swing, holds up, but pitch called a strike. He's 1 for 4. Single run scored, walked. Struck out in his last plate appearance. Grounds one, just foul down to third base line. '24th AAA auto glass foul ball. Having troubles with our internet, another foul ball there. AAA auto glass, 25 of them. Total now of 47. I had guessed it'd be right around 50. And getting close to my guess. 0-2 pitch to McDonald. That's going to be a called strike 3 as Frady puts some slide on that one that catches that outside corner. The first 2 have been retired in the top of the 9th. That is Frady's first strikeout of the ball game. Brings up Jackson Cawthorn. He is looking for a hit desperately. Got hit by a pitch with the bases loaded in the 7th. Looks at a fastball in there for a called strike. Frady now pumping in. This is with that offering. AAA auto glass, foul ball. Sorry, that is Frady's second strikeout. So now see where I put the line, and there's ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He came on in relief of Justin Trucks, who only got 1 out. Another AAA auto glass foul ball that gets out of the stadium. Kids still here at the ballpark. They're going to see if they can run out, get that one, bring it back for $1 off of candy. Either that or keep the $9 baseball. Gets a bat on that one, a high chopper out to Frady. He gloves and underhands to first base for out number 3. So Frady has retired 6 in a row in his last 2 innings of work. We will go to the bottom of the 9th, the Rhythm with a 6-run lead, hoping to get their first victory in a while and break this 2-game losing streak. Get back home to our beds tonight, back on the road to Jackson tomorrow and start a winning streak. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Looks like we've probably got a new pitcher out on the mound. We'll tell you about it when we return on the Ball State. It's going to happen, folks, on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Feeling tight, stiff, and not quite yourself? Then it might be time to go see the professionals at Absolute Wellness. Located at 101 Tennessee Way, Suite 100 here in Hendersonville, Absolute Wellness can get you back on track with their numerous services like chiropractic care, massage, acupuncture, spinal decompression, and IV therapy. Call Absolute Wellness at 615-264-8515 today to get in on some great offers. That's Absolute Wellness. Your road to absolute wellness starts here.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Safeware call to the bullpen for the Rhythm. Left-hander Andrew Perry, another Belmont pitcher. Actually hasn't been there yet. He's an incoming freshman to Belmont, located in Nashville, Tennessee. He's from Jackson, Tennessee, though. 6 foot, 180-pound left-hander from Trinity Christian Academy. He's the only high school senior just graduated from May that's on the squad. He's the son of Joey and Cassie Perry. More importantly, he's the big brother to Dax. Just had his 5th birthday 3 days ago. He's also the big brother to Kylie, but I don't know that she looks at Andrew the way Dax does. He's also the grandson of Peepaw, Pop, and Nana, everybody in Humboldt, Tennessee. He is the second pitcher that stays at the host home of Tim and Susan Reese. And we are happy to have him. He is on for his 6th appearance of the year. He's got a 1-0 record, 7 2/3 innings of work. He will pitch to 2, 3, and 4, and he gets a swing and a miss by Derek Roy, the left fielder, as we start the bottom of the 9th. Where's the number 8? He's one of 2 left-handed pitchers on the Rhythm staff. Fly ball out to left field. Jacob Rowald, he doesn't see it. Good thing, because it's over to Joe Watkins in left center field. My first look was out to Jacob Rowald, and he's got his arms up like, I have no idea where that ball is. Then I look over at Watkins coming over from center field. He's running right to it. So good thing one of the 2 could see it. That's the first out of the 9th. Full count with a 3-run 4th, a 1-run 5th. They took a 4-1 lead there. Bombers creeped back with 2 in the bottom of the 5th as Perry gets a strike to get ahead of Johnny Marquez, who's 2 for 4. And while leading 4-3, scored 6 runs. There's ground ball foul. AAA auto glass, foul ball. Rhythm scored 6 runs in the 7th, sending 11 batters to the plate. Only collected 3 hits, but were hit 3 times by Bombers pitching. Perry misses badly low and outside for that. Charney has to snag that one. Perry with 5 walks, 10 strikeouts in his 7 2/3 innings. That one's lined hard, but it will get off the screen in foul territory. Another AAA auto glass foul ball as we are now approaching 50 foul ball. Breaking pitch, locked up Johnny Marquez. That's a roof store strikeout. Another backward K in the book. And 2 down as the Bombers down to their last out. We'll need to shut it down quickly here as Xander Willis steps to the plate. First pitch misses. One ball, no strike to Willis. Ball 2. Our Full Count Ministries verse of the game is found in Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. It says, do not store up for yourself treasures on earth. There's a ground ball foul. AAA auto glass foul ball right in the middle of Matthew 6:19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. That is Matthew 6:19, folks. This is not all there is to life. Swing and a miss. He's down to their last strike now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First of the game brought to you, as always, by Full Count Ministries, the umbrella organization over the Full Count Rhythm. Full Count looking for their 7th win of the year, and there's a long drive out to left field. Jacob Rowald looks like he's got this one, and he does. This one belongs to the Rhythm. Full Count gets the 10-4 win as Willis flies out to left field. Andrew Perry with a 1-2-3 ninth. And Rhythm break the 2-game losing streak with a 10 spot against the number 3 ERA squad in the Prospect League. 10 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors for full count. 4 runs, 8 hits, I believe. 2, 5. Let's add this up. 5, 6, looks like 8 hits for the Bombers and 2 errors. Winning pitcher is Sam Matherly. He moves to 2-0 on the season. Losing pitcher will be Max Trapure, who falls to 2-1. No save in the game. And the Rhythm moved to 7-13 on the season. The Bombers fall to 8-13. And a game that took 2 hours and 57 minutes to complete the Rhythm win. And we will head home tonight on the Anchor Transportation bus with a victory here over the Bombers. Record now is 2-1 over DuBois County. Our Frosted Luau player of the game. Let's see if we can come up with it. I think it's going to end up being Brett Von Dolan. Was 2 for 4 with a home run. 1, 2. Joe Watkins 2 for 3 with RBI. I think we're going to have to go with our home run guy. Sam Matherly pitched well. Got the win. But I'm going to go with Brett Von Dolan. It's our Frosted Luau player of the game. 2 hits. 1 was his 2nd home run of the year. Drove in 2 runs, scored 2 runs. Also reached on a walk. So 2 for 4. Congratulations to Brett Von Dolan. I will send that down to Henry Jackson as our Frosted Luau player of the game. And that'll do it from here in League Stadium. Rhythm get the win. I want to thank all of you for listening in on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Not sure how our internet really did for you all night long, but most of you on Twitter, but appreciate those folks that chimed in on the Full Count Facebook page. Linda Ford said, yay, Rhythm. We'll be back in our own beds tonight, but we'll be back in Jackson, Tennessee tomorrow night. So join me and Max Keller as we go on the road with Full Count Rhythm. For Josh Carmen, the general manager and head coach, this is Tim Reese saying God bless you. Thank you for watching me, listening to me as I broadcast the Full Count Rhythm Baseball Club. Good night. God bless you, everybody.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm Baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.